If you're observant, you may have spotted the little bike icon has no pillion now. Sadly, Gill had to return to work today. We said our fond farewells at Nante airport yesterday afternoon, but she will rejoin me at Seville for the next leg of the journey down to Marrakesh. Today I'm heading for Ile de Ré on the west coast. I'll be mostly camping between here and Seville.
Bonjour. Vous êtes en panne?
No, ça va.
I expect he was going to offer to help rather than just come out and have a giggle at my misfortune. This was a great find. Just across the road is the bakery where I got my 2 pain au raisin. I was honestly only going to get 1, but they had a limit of €2 for credit card payment, so I had to take 2. For breakfast this morning, I stopped at a fruit market. They didn't have Ulster fries, so I bought some fruit juices, an apricot, some cherries, and for the first time, some Napoleons. They looked like cherries, but yellow and oh so sweet. There were some very long, straight roads at this part of the journey. It was interesting to see such a huge field just starting to sprout with a new crop, possibly corn. I still haven't used any motorways, and this section reminded me why. The road I was on ran roughly parallel to the motorway for several miles, but it was beautifully twisty at times. When you don't have any pressing deadline, it's nice just to take your time. Another local from La Rochelle highly recommended a small detour to Espelette. I'm glad I heeded their advice. It was very pretty. For our last trip, Tony too lent me his helmet lock. For Morocco, I reckoned an alarm disc lock was advisable, and it came with a long, lightweight steel cord which can be threaded through an arm of my jacket and around the chin of the helmet. It wouldn't deter a determined thief, but when I'm only leaving it for a few minutes, it should put off the opportunist. I just need to remember to empty my jacket pockets first. I miss my pillion for many reasons, but one of them is having to park up to take videos like this en route. Gill was a dab hand at capturing footage like this without us even having to turn off the engine. One of the advantages of touring by bike is you can pull up anywhere just long enough to take a short clip. It's been quite a long run today, almost 300 kilometres. Also, I don't seem to be having much success with motorcycle luggage. Today my tank bag zip has split. It doesn't look like it'll be repairable, but it won't stop me trying. I'll get the Araldite out later. I certainly don't think it'll last for another 6 weeks. By the way, the repair didn't work, but I don't think it made it any worse. Hopefully it won't split further now. An early start today, leaving camping Esquilduna in Henday at 7 a.m. and heading for Laredo, about 200 kilometres. That pause was looking over my shoulder to make sure I hadn't left anything behind. That step usually takes a bit longer in Airbnb. What is going on with this dog walker? It looked like her dog went the same side of the post as her the first time. So let's try again until the dog goes the wrong way. I must be missing something. I'm staying 2 nights in Henday because they wouldn't take bookings for just 1 night. That's the advantage of having flexibility in a schedule. This gentleman was a fellow biker. He offered to take a few photos and then kindly advised me to move on before I get a ticket. Don't you just love Spanish roads? No more long straights, and that surface is virtually flawless. Another breakfast stop. They look too good to just have one. I know the picos will be better, but the roads today did bring a smile to my face. The absence of a pillion, parking close to the armco, can help you right a heavily loaded bike. A strong but not unpleasant smell of horses heralded my arrival at Camping Laredo. Yesterday I received an email from them saying they confirmed my cancellation, but they quickly rectified it when I replied to say it wasn't me that requested the cancellation. It must have just been a mix-up. I so enjoyed splashing along at the water's edge that I walked right to the end of the beach and back, over 6 kilometres. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. And if you would like me to continue making these videos, please give a thumbs up. Thank you.